Good day, everyone. I am Genise, and this is my presentation regarding on advanced school administration and supervision. My topic is all about administration and supervision of CHED. CHED, or the Commission on Higher Education. This is its vision: a key leader and effective partner in transforming higher educational institutions towards producing highly competent and productive professionals through dynamic, excellent, and client-oriented services. CHED mission: CHED is committed to provide effective central office direction and implement programs and mechanisms to ensure affordable, quality higher education accessible to all. These are the programs of the Commission on Higher Education. First, the Faculty Development, or the FACDEV, the Student Financial Assistance Programs, or the STAFAPs, Expanded Tertiary Education, Equivalency and Accreditation Program, National Agriculture and Fisheries Education System, Centers of Excellence Development, or the COE, COD, and the CHED Thesis, Dissertation Grants, Paper Presentation, Visiting Research Fellow. First project or program: Faculty Development, or the FACDEV. The quality of education depends largely on the qualifications and competencies of the faculty. In view of the faculty's vital role in influencing education outcomes, the Commission on Higher Education requires the teachers at higher education level must have at least master's degree in the fields in which they teach. The Faculty Development Program is a critical factor towards building the strong foundation of an education system to ensure quality education. In previous and current studies, faculty development has always surfaced as a priority concern. Our nation cannot compete with its neighboring countries that are now moving towards offering cutting-edge programs and technologies unless we invest in creating a pool of experts in our academic institutions. This critical mass will then be capable to train and equip students for significant and promising careers in the global market. More than 50% or 70,000 higher education institutions faculty need to upgrade their qualifications and competencies in order to improve the quality of teaching in our higher education institutions. The vast majority of students in higher education are being taught by faculty who possess no more than the level of qualification for which they are studying. Low teacher qualification inevitably leads to low standards of learning achievement among students. CHED Memorandum Order Number 40, Series 2008, which requires all higher education institutions faculty to have at least master's degree, shall be fully implemented by academic year 2011 to 2012. Hence, there is need to encourage and provide assistance to higher education institutions to enable them to meet this CMO requirement. The Student Financial Assistance Programs. As per CMO 29, Series 2009, or the Revised Implementing Guidelines for STUFAPs. For scholarship programs, full scholarship, this program is for bright Filipino students who got the highest score in the NCAE and must belong to the top 10 of the graduating class. Scholars under this program can enroll in government or private college or universities with parent whose annual income tax return of at less than 300,000. For full merit, they can receive 15,000 per sem. Half for bright Filipino students who got percentile NCAE rating score of 85 to 89. Scholars under this program shall enroll in any government to private higher education institutions. It also includes persons with disabilities, or the PWDs. So half scholars can receive 7,500%. Grant-in-aid programs or the tulong-dunong. It includes the following components: the study grant program for solo parent and their dependents, the D&D CHED PASUK study grant programs, the OPAP CHED study grant program for rebel returnees, and the CHED special study grant program for congressional districts or Senate. Student loan programs, the Study Now, Pay Later or the SNPLP. Expanded tertiary education equivalency and accreditation program. A comprehensive educational assessment program at the tertiary level that recognizes, accredits, and gives equivalencies to knowledge, skills, attitudes, and values gained by the individuals from relevant work. It is implemented through deputized higher education institutions that shall award the appropriate college degree. National Agriculture and Fisheries Education System. The Commission on Higher Education, in coordination with Department of Agriculture or the DA and other government agencies, was mandated to establish a National Agriculture and Fisheries Education System by virtue of Section 66 of the Republic Act Number 8435, otherwise known as the Agriculture and Fisheries Modernization Act or the AFMA of 1997. Centers of Excellence Development. Centers of Excellence and Centers of Development are either public or private higher education institutions which have demonstrated the highest degree of level of standard along the areas of instruction, research, and extension. They provide institutional leadership in all aspects of development in specific areas of discipline in the various regions by providing networking arrangements to help ensure the accelerated development of the higher education institutions in their respective service areas. The last program is the CHED Thesis Dissertation, Paper Presentation, and Visiting Research Fellow. So here are the guidelines. So the guidelines for CHED Dissertation can be found in the Commission Memo Order Number 4 Series of 2003. The guidelines for the CHED Visiting Research Fellowship can be found in the Commission Memo Order Number 13 Series of 2003. The Addendum of CHED Memorandum Order Number 13 Series of 2003 or the Guidelines for CHED Visiting Research Fellowship. Guidelines for CHED Thesis Grant can be found in the Commission Memo Order Number 33, 2004 and the revised guidelines for CHED support for paper presentations in international conference can be found in the Commission Memo Order Number 12 Series of 2009. The Administrative, Financial, and Management Service, or the AFMS, provides the core of CHED's operational service requirements covering human resource management, budgetary allocation, accounting, and audit procedure, record-keeping functions, and general services, and it tasks to effectively provide the critical support system for the aforementioned operational, financial, and administrative requirements. The diverse magnitude and complex aspects of the personnel and funds management require the presence of 4 divisions, namely the Budget Division, the Accounting Division, the Human Resource Management Division, and the General Services Division. The Budget Division. It allocates CHED's budget by program allotment, class, and object of expenditures pursuant to the General Appropriations Act or the GAA. It also reviews and consolidates the budget proposals of the Commission from the central and regional offices. Ensures the utilization of funds in accordance with the approved General Appropriations Act or the GAA and agency budget matrix. It is involved in the budget preparation and budget legislation activities for state universities and colleges, wherein respective review and recommendation on the submitted budget estimates per school are made in accordance with the normative financing and national budget call of the DBM and other issuances relative to budget preparation. Reviews, evaluates, and recommends the gender and development budget proposals of the SUCs per IRR or the RA 9710 and provides assistance to directors and the chairperson of the CHED and SUC's budgetary concern. The Accounting Division. It ensures fast, accurate application and implementation of the government accounting systems and procedures. It administers financial data and other information generated by the ENGAs, prepares and submits financial reports requirements for other government agencies, including liquidation reports on projects implemented by the CHED, assures compliance with government accounting rules and regulations through pre-audit of transactions and monitoring of implementation of the Commission on Audit's recommendations. Processes disbursement, vouchers, and fund transfers. Safeguards government assets through verification of collection and deposits, inventory and supplies and properties, inspection of delivered goods, and monitoring of liquidation of the fund transfers and cash advances. It provides support services to personnel and government collecting agencies through timely remittance of mandatory and other allowable deductions, maintenance of remittances, database, and certification of remittances made. It acts as the withholding tax agent that requires proper taxation on compensation goods and services and preparation and submission of tax remittance advice, consolidates the financial reports of the central office and regional offices, and advises management on financial matters. The Human Resource Development Division. Personnel Management Section, it assists and advises the head of the agency and heads of offices in the development, formulation, and execution of policies, rules, and regulation in all areas of personnel management in accordance with the civil service rules and regulations and other applicable laws. Establishes a sound and equitable recruitment of selection system within the organization. Implements position classification and compensation system and other employee welfare programs such as retirement and other benefits as prescribed by the Department of Budget and Management and other government instrumentalities. Helps create an atmosphere conducive to good supervisor-employee relations and improvement of employee welfare and morale, and recognizes the employee's right to self-organization and maintains a complete and up-to-date personnel information system. Next, the Training and Development section. It implements comprehensive and balanced personnel development programs designed to raise the level of efficiency, effectiveness, competencies, and morale of the personnel in the Commission. Evaluates the personal data bank of competencies building and career advancement towards development of CHED or the CHED Human Resource Plan, and provides the inputs for the development and implementation of the Human Resource Training and Development Program to training providers. The General Service Division, Property and Supply Management section, periodically procures and conducts inventory of supplies and materials, equipment, and properties, and maintains custody and disposition of unserviceable CHED properties consistent with government accounting rules and regulations. Cashiering services collects and disburses promptly and accurately valid claims for and from CHED personnel, creditors, and suppliers. The Record Management section manages and maintains overall expedited records of all official incoming and outgoing internal and external documents and directives. The Building and Grounds Maintenance section maintains, improves, refurbishes, and modernizes CHED physical facilities and supervises other contract services which are handled by private agencies through outsourcing such as janitorial services, security, elevator maintenance, medical and dental, communication services, and other maintenance service necessary. So here is an example of the organizational chart of the regional office of the CHED. So the office of the chairperson and the commissioners shall provide overall policy and operational direction to all CHED offices. It shall principally be responsible for the optimization and social, institutional, and individual returns and benefits derived from the consensus allocation, utilization, and accountability of its fund and resources, following the tenets of efficiency and effectiveness, quality and excellence, relevance and responsive, and access and equity. Specifically, this office serves as the source of overall direction and guidance to the Commission, formulates policies, standards, plans, and programs for the development and reforms of Philippine higher education in globalized context, formulates policies and guidelines on the generation and allocation of funds for higher education, and recommends to the Department of Budget and Management, or the DBM, the budget of public institutions of higher learning. So here are the CHED personnel. So first, the chairperson is Prospero E. De Vera III. The commissioners, there are 4 commissioners. First, we have Lilian A. de las Liagas. Next is Ronald L. Adamat. Next is Perfecto A. Alibin. And the last commissioner is Aldrin A. Darilag. So that is my report on advanced school administration. So thank you and God bless us all.